Hey
Yes.
everybody, you might notice this is a part two. I'm still with the same people, Blake and Ryan and myself. You might be wondering, why in the fucking hell? Fuck my burping, dude. Are we listen to part two on the same day that's part one was released? So
We're
that I
retarded.
tossed it to Ryan. Ryan, want to explain why?
Well, this is all fucked up because we were recording, and halfway through the recording, Craig, our lovely recording software, was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna give up here," and
I
so
just want to take a day off,
and he also didn't tell us. So
And I noticed somehow.
we just kept on going. We kept on going. So
yeah, we got about halfway through our stories, and yeah. So if we repeat anything, sorry.
We might repeat things, which we don't mean to, but hopefully they'll be taken out in editing. But
It's just a big old mess, but freaking it happens.
It wouldn't be our podcast without being a big old mess.
Yeah, it wouldn't. It wouldn't
shit.
be late night sessions if it wasn't absolute garbage.
And if it wasn't at late night, it wasn't late at night. Anyways,
it's kind of early
King's
morning
Island.
now, boys.
Shut the fuck up.
Early morning show.
If we remember right, we left off at Shane getting sunburnt. Right? So I think we finished that story. Thing is, Shane got extremely burnt.
Yes.
And I thought it was funny, because I'm a bad friend.
Okay, yeah. Definitely tell your Disneyland story, because that definitely came after.
Yeah.
Well, my band class, also went on a amusement park adventure field trip. So we went to Disneyland. None of this.
What's
Disneyland? Not Kings Island. We don't make up theme parks to go to. We went to Disneyland, a nice classic.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
First of all, why isn't it Queen's Island? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a little sexist, huh?
Yeah, actually, though. This is the world we live in.
Yeah.
So
fucked up
my band class, we all
Sorry.
went to Disneyland. It was my class, other band classes. It was other schools. There was a bunch of things going on. Our school picked the most crowded day out of the whole year they could possibly pick. So we had groups. We had to go in, and we had to stay in our groups of friends. And so it was me and two of my friends. So it was the three of us in a group. We were at Disneyland for like almost a full 24 hours. We were there for a pretty long time. So we got there. We were like, all right, let's go on our first ride. It was I don't remember what it was called, but we went on this roller coaster. We got the fast pass. We went on it, and it was great. It was fun. We're like, all right, next ride. We're going around all the lines a million years to get through all the lines. So
Can you explain what a fast pass is?
Fast pass, you go instead of just standing in line and waiting, you go to a booth. It gives you a ticket, and it tells you a time to come back, and you can skip the line at that time. So
you have to be rich.
Go for Disney and Disney World.
Yes, we got park hoppers because at Disneyland in California, you can switch between California Adventure and Disneyland, which are the two parks right next to each other.
Which Kings Island and Cedar Point, which is owned by the same company, their fast passes literally you just skip the whole line and you don't have to come back at a certain point of time, and so you just get through the whole.
Yeah. So we were kind of balling. We were doing pretty good. The first fast pass for the first ride we went on, the time was like in 5 minutes. It was like super quick. Like we didn't have to wait. The next one, we were walking around trying to find a ride that just we could go on because all the lines were millions of views. Now, it's hot, like really hot, like the hottest it could freaking be. Like it's so hot. We are miserable. There's
like 120 degrees, right? Or something like that. You're used to hot.
There's
Blake Lively and I'm flying hot.
Of me just like wishing I was dead. Like it was so incredibly hot. So we finally find a ride. It was like some goofy ride or something. We go on it. It was fun. We're like we're like it's too hot. It's too hot. We're like we can't do this. We can't be outside anymore. We're gonna freaking pass out. So we went to the locker rooms and we just sat on the floor of the locker rooms. We didn't have a locker or anything. We were just like, we need somewhere that's not 1,000 degrees to sit. So we just sat on the floor of the locker rooms for a long time and just like talked and chilled. Then we got a fast pass for Haunted Mansion, and it was like in a while. Like from it's Haunted Mansion. Everyone wants to go on Haunted Mansion. So obviously the fast pass, it took a while. We had to wait. So we sat in the locker room and waited. Then we went on Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion was great. It was so cold in there. It was air conditioned to hell. It was amazing. It was so freaking great. It was the best. So then we're like, okay, we got off Haunted Mansion. We're like, back to the torture. What are we going to do? Our feet hurt so bad. And it's 1,000,000 degrees. We're like, back to the locker room, I guess. In the locker room, we're just sitting there. And we're like, well, we've got park hoppers. Let's go to California Adventure. So we were talking with our band teacher. And at Disneyland, there's California Adventure and Disneyland, but there's also like a big shopping area, like a shopping mall thing. And she was like, yeah, you can go in either park, just don't go in the shopping area. Just don't go over there. Just leave that alone. Don't go over there. We didn't know why. She just didn't want us to. But over our band teacher's shoulder was our math teacher.
She knows that you wouldn't use.
And our math teacher was like, fuck it, just go, like, just fucking go. We were like, all right, cool. So
candy on the other side, man.
We're like, okay, let's go to California Adventure.
Was a rapey clown.
We went over there.
Yeah. Mouse.
And fucking sorry, I just had a name
with rapey eyes. Don't go after them.
Or do we went to wait in the line at California Adventure. And we're like, it's too hot to stand in this line. There's no shade. We're dying. We can't stand in this line. We're like, let's go back to the locker room, which is in Disneyland. We're like, we have to wait in the line to get back into Disneyland. We're like, we're trapped out of both parks now. We're fucked. We're trapped out of both parks. So we're like, okay, well, let's just go shopping then. Let's go in the shopping area. So we freaking went in the shopping area. We went in like some Disney store. I went to Sephora and stuff. We're just shopping, not even buying much stuff because we're broke. So we're just chilling there shopping. Eventually, we never went into California Adventure. We went back into Disneyland, and we were like back into the good old locker. It was great. And we were like, okay, we got to get one more ride before we leave because we're running out of time here. We've only gone on 3 rides in this whole day, and we're running out of time. So we're like, okay, let's just go on Haunted Mansion again. We went, we got the fast pass, and the fast pass was the same time that we had to get on the bus to leave. We're like, shit. I mean,
that ain't gonna work.
We can't make it. So back to the locker rooms. So we spent our entire almost 24 hours of Disneyland just sitting in a locker room floor, and we only went on 3 rides. So it is totally worth it.
California.
Yeah, go to Kings Island instead, I guess.
Kings Island, Cedar Point.
Yeah.
Cedar Point, if you can. Go to
Kings Island has its ups and downs.
Oh,
and downs
yeah,
and ups.
but Cedar Point's like the better park, though.
Yeah. So,
our last trip to Kings Island.
No. First, because I did this last time, and I forgot one story.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Oh, sorry, Dad. So, the last story from our first Kings Island trip, it was at the end of our. It was around the end of our time, at our Kings Island. You know, getting close. Not at the time when the park was closing, but it was getting close. So this was like our last ride, and it was the Banshee. And I didn't want to go on the Banshee since I'm not much of a roller coaster guy. And I don't like the loop-de-loop-de-loops, And the Banshee has a lot of those. So after a lot of peer pressure, I get talked into going. Right?
What do you mean? I only forced a gun down your throat. Jesus.
Yeah. It didn't feel good. I said peer pressure. Gun pressure.
Gun pressure.
So we wait the line, and it was relatively fast. It was faster than I expected. But we get there, and how it's paired up is me and Shane are sitting next to each other, and then our 3 friends are sitting in front of us. And the first friend to enter the seats for the roller coaster didn't realize the gates were open to allow us to go sit down. So me and Shane are we're sitting in our seats, just like I'm having a panic attack about going on this roller coaster. Shane's all fucking burnt and doesn't know where he is. And I look back. Yeah. And look back, and I see my friends just complaining with the attendant, about trying to get on. And then we just zoom by, and I yell, "Fuck you!" And yeah. So yeah, they ditched me. They ditched us. Not happy, since they were the ones who talked me into it. They didn't get to go on the ride with me.
I was with them all.
Yeah, I had Shane. So then naturally, because I didn't get to ride it with them, we had to do it a second time. And the second time was worse. Because after that, I already had a headache from the first time, so then I just got an even bigger headache, and I just
do go to Kings Island, ride the Banshee as one of your last road.
Yeah.
Because all of us just had headaches after, and it's it's a Banshee, so we gotta ride it.
It's a good ride.
Yeah, you can ride it last, okay?
It's a good ride, and that's coming from me who doesn't like roller coasters much. So it's a good ride, but
it's a brain.
Yeah. So that concludes our first trip. Now our second trip includes one of our friends, and then subtract another friend since she wasn't feeling too well and she wasn't up for it.
One of our new friends comes, and one of our old friends ditches. Not ditches.
Leaves. Not ditches. Yeah.
I don't know why I said ditches.
Yeah, she didn't ditch. She wanted to come. But anyways, this just happened last summer, and I don't know why I included that. Okay. So this one...
God damn it.
This one, it has a little bit more stories to it, I guess. They're just more memories for me. But I guess, what would the first story be? The first one would be the one with the bat, right? The bat roller coaster. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
So, Shane, you can take it away since you're the only one who really has a good understanding of it.
Okay, so the bat roller coaster. If you do go to Kings Island, do not ride the bat roller coaster. Not you're gonna get headache, but it is really small ride. It will bang you around everywhere. It's not a hard ride. It's not a good beast. Ride. It really isn't. It's just awful in every situation possible. You gotta really walk a quarter of a mile just to get to the fucking place, and then after that,
the ride is really quick too.
Yeah, it's really quick. It's not worth it. So don't waste your time going on the bat if you're there for one day. If you're there for a week, yeah, go on every ride you can, but don't ride that one. So we all went on it, and we all were pissed afterwards because we were just complaining about how long it took us to get the ride and how shitty it was. Then that was about it, and then we took a break afterwards. We all just ate lunch, I think, after. Oh no, we didn't eat lunch. Because the rain came down. Then that's when we had lunch. But we had just between then, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just get to the tower.
Oh, the tower. So this actually goes back to the first one. First time we went there. But
it does?
The first Kings Island trip. Yeah,
right.
It does. The tower.
Drop tower.
They were stuck. People was stuck on the drop tower for 3 hours, and I noticed it, but I told other people about it, but they didn't really care. They're like, well, whatever, it's not us. So
it's not my problem.
We're like, okay, we'll just continue on going on the other roller coasters. If you look back, boom, there's fucking them still up there. Wow, feel bad for you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Which I've done the drop tower before. My dad's actually he's too big for it, So literally, his like chest started to get fucked up. So then they had to take him out of the ride because he started freaking out. So that was great. But yeah, I've went on there before. It is pretty freaky in a way, but I like the view from up top. But it would quickly turn into you trying to scream, but then you can't scream because you're going down so fast. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But to go to our rain story, it started raining bad when we were there, like pouring rain. We were at the teddy bear shop, and I was like,
Build a bear workshop.
Guys, we should get a bear. And they're like, no, we need food. We need to eat something. So then we talked for like 10 minutes about what we want to have. Then we tried to get Blake's mom and dad, not dad, sorry, Blake's mom and her boyfriend on the phone. And then they're like, well, we're on the opposite side of the park, so they're like, you guys are just gonna eat by yourself because we were planning on meeting up and have lunch together, but that
Dinner.
wasn't gonna happen since.
No, it was lunch. No, I'm a liar.
I don't know. It's like lunch. No,
I'm retarded.
Dinner, sorry.
Not. What the fuck? All right.
That's not a real thing.
Keep going. Keep going.
And so we quickly realized that's not going to happen. So then amongst all 5 of us, we decided that, okay, we're going to go to this place because they have a variety of food. And we got to cross the whole, where the Eiffel Tower is.
No.
What?
Okay. So if you've been to Kings Island, you know, as soon as you enter the park, there's just this big water fountain area and all of that. We're on the right side of that. The restaurants that we want to go to are on the left side, right? So the easy way that we could have taken
left restaurant possible, basically.
Yeah. The easy and fast route that we could have taken was, just go by the entrance and then it was just a straightaway. Very fast, very easy. But we're all retarded. So we decided to run around the whole entire fountain area, run past the Eiffel Tower, past all the shops again, and then get into the restaurant. But we thought
it was raining so bad that we couldn't see anything. We couldn't see anything.
No. We didn't know it was raining bad until we just started running. Because as we left the teddy bear workshop,
at first we're walking, okay, and then all of a sudden we're like, whoa, we gotta run actually.
Yeah, as soon as we leave, then it started to really pick up. At first, it's just kind of like a normal thunderstorm without the thunder. Then after that, it's very heavy rain that's pelting down. And me and one friend, we just kept running and running. She was ahead because she's the most physically fit. And then there's Mike Badass trying to run behind her, which somehow I managed to somewhat keep up. And
wait, let me tell the story from here on.
Okay.
So the order was when we left was A, then it was Blake, then it was me, and then it was R, and then it was P. And so Blake make it there fine. I get confuzzled, and I'm just looking around, not paying attention to my surroundings. And I hit a fucking pole. Fucking cartoon style. I hit a pole. And I'm like, oh, holy shit, that fucking hurt. And then I just look behind me and there's R heading in a certain direction. I'm like, okay, I'll go that way. Because she knows where we're going. I didn't pay attention to the map enough to actually, because we had a little tiny map where to go. And I just.
Yeah. It was bad. There was a lot of flooding and, yeah, me and A just kind of ran through every puddle we could find. And we were soaked. I had to wring out my shirt. And I'm surprised my phone didn't get ruined. But I feel like the next story after that was after it's done raining. We ride the Diamondback one time. And then... Actually, I'll talk about my dream. Because one of the biggest reasons why I hate roller coasters is because I had a leaving on roller coaster. And the dream of it was, it's I was riding something similar to the Diamondback, which I've never ridden before until that day. So so I didn't, know the full layout of it. But it was kind of similar. And the gist of the dream was pretty much, I'm riding on the roller coaster with my friends, and then we get to the very top of, like, the peak or whatever. We're zooming down, and then as we're going up another hill, my seatbelt unbuckles, and then as we go down again, I fall out of the chair, just start flying forward, and hit a tree and die. So I feel like that's a little bit why I hate roller coasters, because I think I'm gonna hit a tree and die. So the Diamondback really, it was really not for me. Yeah, it was really freaked me out. Which fucking peer pressured into riding twice again.
Look, dude, but it's the only way we're gonna get your pussy ass to fucking do it.
I know. Yeah. But we ride that, and then the last one we ride was the Diamondback, the second time. And
because it's that fucking good. My favorite one in the fucking park.
Yeah. So at this time, it's getting dark out, and at the end of the Diamondback, they have a little, like, like gift shop saying, like, oh, I survived the Diamondback and all that shit. And me and A see that they have a mini fridge full with Monster, and me and her seem to really like Monster. At least I really like the sugar-free flavored ones. She likes the normal ones because she's weird. But I grab 2 of the flavored, she gets 2 of a normal, and we're just like, okay, so we're getting a little tired. We're just gonna drink one of these. Actually, I only got one. I got one.
I got lemonade.
Yeah. Wait, in a minute. I only got one. I got one Monster. Then A got 2, which I'm like, I don't think you should be drinking that much. Because you're gonna have a heart attack.
Not like small, but like being.
No, it's just not good to drink 2 energy drinks back to back.
I guess not.
Nothing to do with.
I mean, it doesn't help that your shoulder either. I mean, she's good for average girl size, but still.
Are you
What?
Anyways. So I'm like, you shouldn't really drink this. She's like, no, it doesn't really affect me anyways. I just like the taste. And I'm like, whatever you say.
Totally.
So we're just walking. I barely finished mine, and we just keep walking. We're walking through. Is it Snoopy Land? Snoopyville?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh shit, Snoopy Land.
Snoopy Land. Okay, first off, I didn't know Shane bought a lemonade. So I just see him just walk right in front of me, and I see him holding lemonade. I'm like, where the fuck did you get the lemonade? And I 100% thought he just up and yoinked a little kid's lemonade and just kept walking. Because I feel like Shane would do that. He would do that. Because I didn't see him buy it. So I genuinely thought he just up and yoinked some kid's lemonade. And now they're just sitting at a bench with their mom just crying because now he don't got no lemonade. So he finally tells me that he actually bought it, which I didn't believe him for a while. And as we keep walking, we're going off about how just some of our most offensive jokes and whatnot. And then out of the blue, Shane's just like, yeah, man, I'm kind of here just to start a family. And I'm trying to start a family in Snoopy Land. And everyone just kind of turns to him and we're, what the fuck? Starting a land at...
You're fucking Snoopy?
No, not... The way I took it...
You fucking Mickey?
The way I took it was Shane's trying to get some kitties in the back of his van and start a family. That's the way I took it. I feel like some others did
Interesting way to start a family.
Yeah. An interesting place to try and start one.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, we just kind of sped walk out of there after that. Because, naturally, as he says that, we're passing some kids and some parents and everything, So
one of them you're mine now.
You're mine now.
Jesus. And then he stole his lemonade.
Then he stole the lemonade. Yeah.
Shush, little Jimmy, no one will believe you.
No one will believe you.
No one will hear if you scream. boy.
Fuck. So the last little story is our friend A just drinking her 2 monsters, which don't do because it made her very loony.
And then my kid.
Yeah, it made her very loony, to say the least. Kind of like she was kind of smoking a little bit of weed before, because just every joke that me and Shane said landed, which a lot of them should not have landed. We both knew that.
It made 0 sense.
Well, 0 sense.
I guess I could say fucking anything now, and I'll feel fucking happy.
Yeah. Also,
wish I could do that.
She couldn't walk straight too. That she could not walk straight. So
I
don't know if there's something in the monster.
Someone spiked that fucking monster energy.
So moral of the story is Shane was kidnapping kids, spiking people's drinks, and stealing candy from babies.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Also, we walked out of that fucking park with 4 stuffed animals, okay? Fucking...
Stashed with drugs.
Yeah. Well, I know one is Ainsley.
Like, what was it? Simon and Steph?
Simon and Steph, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we were playing this fucking cheapskate. Yeah. The acronym was ASS for the triplets.
Yeah.
And we were just playing.
I thought Ainsley was a girl. That was awkward.
Yeah. I was pissed off at you. So we were playing the games that, you pay like $5 and the premise is like get a ping pong ball, like a little tiny fish bowl. Right? And then you can you can pick a medium prize and all that shit. So, that's what we do. And it takes us forever. Way too much money to get these fucking things. But we finally get them. And I was not going to keep mine. Because I have 2 dogs and definitely use it as a chew toy. So I had to save the animal because PETA. So I gave it to A, and then Shane. I feel like Shane. You give yours to her too.
Yeah, I gave mine to her.
And then she also won one. It was her money. Your turn.
Both of them played basketball. Like, there was a basketball game that
this is before
I got my stuffed animal. This is before we got the 3 sloths. Was it sloth or was it something else? One type of fucking animal. We got 3 of them. Because they were the most cutest, or adorablest, or whatever the fuck it is.
The one that looked the most normal to me.
But beforehand, we did like a basketball mini game, and like, she had me, her and Blake, all 3 of us just doing that because P and R are already like they're on the other side of the park because they want to do something else.
They want to do something else.
Yeah, we get ice cream. They want ice cream. That's why. Yeah, and we're like we want to do these games.
Yeah,
so
because we're gamers at heart.
And both of them, I believe, have basketball experience. And I had 1 season of basketball experience. But, like, here's the thing.
I have a little bit.
Here's the thing, though. It wasn't even a basketball base. I literally hit it off the light, and then it went in.
Yeah. He overshot,
like, that's really the only way to do
overhead
it is to
lamp, and then makes it in.
Yeah. And then I'm like, is that legal? And he's like, yeah, it's legal.
It went in.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy would not, like, we were trying to buy, like, a big stuffed animal. We were trying to win.
Yeah,
we
were.
This
guy was like, a total
okay, can we
dick.
just buy it?
Bro, we're going to give you money.
You can't buy it now.
Give us come on. No, he's
like, no, we spent way too much money there.
She spent, like, $100, didn't she?
No.
No?
I don't know.
It was a lot, bro.
Not 100.
For an amusement part, there's a lot, though.
Yeah, it was expensive. But yeah, so we got 3 stuffed animals.
We watched fireworks with her 3 kids and then my little Ginge that I had.
Yeah, she was crying a lot. I think the monster was still. It was the monster, really.
And then on the way back, we all just were so tired. All of us like took different naps. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
So
was
don't do Monster. Don't steal from little kids. And
don't kidnap little kids. That's the most important part, basically. But yeah, hope you guys
Don't be
enjoyed,
smart.
and we'll see you next time on Late Night Sessions. Goodbye.